Hello, my name is Javiera Cornejo from Section 2, and today I will tell you how much I learned in the second half of the semester regarding Crime and Violence Unit and Language Consolidation Unit. But first, let me review the 4 unit goals and my 4 personal goals. 1. Unit goals. To explore crime and violence from a range of theoretical positions, to reflect on how violence shapes our society, to conduct error correction, to raise students' awareness of their mistakes, and my goals, to improve my writing skills, such as structure, etc., to improve my pronunciation, to be more active in class, and to improve my speaking skills such as fluency, etc. So to be honest with you, we did explore theoretical positions of crime and violence, but I have no memories about it in terms of content at least. However, I think I could reflect on how violence shapes our society. For instance, this is an example that I never gave, but criminals such as Catalina de los Rios, known as La Quintrala, or Jorge Valenzuela, El Chacal de Nahuel Toro, are people who became Chilean legends, and nowadays they are part of our popular culture. But this is not something that happens just here in our country. Just imagine that the greatest serial killers in universal history became famous. But what led them to do that? Teenage traumas, maybe? I don't know. Now, it's important for me to say that although this unit was very interesting, the content was discussed very quickly, and sadly, it had no connection with language consolidation and our task. But on the other hand, language consolidation was one of the most useful units in terms of English, and not as a teacher, that I ever had, because it helped me not only to identify the errors and mistakes that I made as an EFL learner, but also to know why they happen and how to correct them through uh, feedbacks, uh, classes, and of course through my task. In fact, neuroanalysis was the best idea that you could think of as a task, because first I had to read many authors and academic papers uh, related to my mistakes. For example, one of my struggles is the use of articles. I tend to specify everything as a consequence of my mother tongue interference. So I had to find information related to that. Second one, I had to summarize the information in order to carry out a well-organized task. And finally, I had to use technical and formal vocabulary, which is an English language skill that I need to improve. That was a total challenge for me, but as I said before, that was one of my goals, so achievement unlocked. And to finish my video, pronunciation and oral skills are still my weakness, but uh, reading English texts such as stories and poems aloud are good ways to improve that part. And speaking with people in English during the holidays, now that the year is ending. So I still have a long way to go. At least now I know that many people tend to make my own mistakes. So I see it as something normal and common and less demotivating. So all best, and I see you. Bye.